Hello, everybody. How you guys doing? This will be the first time in a while. I'll be going live on my YouTube. So, Tim Big Willie Basson, also known as Mr. Ned on TikTok, and I'm just going to talk about some of the baits I like to use when I bass fish. As you know, the name Mr. Ned, it's kind of obvious what that is. I love using the Ned rigs. I'll show you a few of them that I like. There's one. See right there. This is like a chocolate. And this is kind of like a teal. And, you know, everybody kind of, they have their little opinions on the Ned rigs, and they're really simple to use. I like using them. When I first discovered how to use them, I realized really quickly that I had a knack for it, and I just knew how to do it, and knew how to fish them. So how I set them up is I just go through, put the hook through here, and just kind of feed it through until I get right about there. And that's it. I have a little bit of a bend in mine. Depends on the hook, the jig head that I'm using. Most of the time, these are my son and I made these jig heads, dipped them, and have, as you can see, the hook kind of sticks out a little bit of a point. It's kind of bends up. We always try to bend them down like that, bend them a little bit more. And the head, see the head of it, that's it right there. We kind of experimented on some of the jig heads. We actually made some of them that would kind of sit up, and they're a little bit different. See the head of this one right here. See, it kind of grinded that down on the end, and kind of, it's not a pretty dipping color, but it's been sitting in the box for a little while. So I'll do another one right here, and try. I'm looking at two monitors, so if you see me looking up, I'm looking at my big monitor. Okay. And this one kind of does something a little funky, and I've learned that I actually have to set this up a little different. So I almost have to rig it like this. And I get it to lay just like that. That's how I like to rig my Ned rigs. Also, I have my craws that I'll rig just like this, the hook up and the head piece right there. Like to get a little bit of action from it dancing around like that on the bottom. It's just a couple little tricks and things that I like to do. Everybody has their own way of doing it, just something I like. And it works for me. And here's the plastic that I did last year. a nice Senko. It's a long one. So I just pretty much run my hook like that, straight across the bottom. And trying to find one other one that I like. This is another bait that I made that I'm experimenting with. Fished a little bit with this last year. That's it right there. Okay, so I just thought I'd share real quick a couple of my baits. Actually, my son and I make a lot of these baits, and we're going to be hopefully getting these things in packages and out for you guys to try. And we are going to do that fairly soon. So I hope you enjoyed my quick little video. Just a few little baits I like to use. Colors are pretty, I like different colors, so these are just examples. And hey, get out there. If you haven't ever fished with a Ned rig or you don't really like it, man, sometimes it's the finesse that'll get to the big fish. And regardless what people may say or some people may think, it's actually fun fishing. All right, this is Tim from Big Willie Bass, and thank you for joining me real quick. As you can see, I got one of my favorite shows on right here, River Monsters. Hope you guys check me out, join, share, and like. I'm going to put more videos like this, just plain and simple. No kind of written down stuff. I just fly by it, and I hope you enjoy it. Until next time, hey, get out there and fish if you can. Up here, we can't fish if the rivers are blown. But don't be wishing, be fishing. Guys, take care.